It's Friday, April 7th, 2023. Welcome to episode 48 of the Alameda Postcast, an audio service of the Alameda Post. I'm your host, Scott Peeler. In this edition of the Postcast, the City Council approves the purchase of additional AR-15 rifles for the Alameda Police Department. This week also saw one of the first publicized uses of the department's automated license plate reader system. The mayor delivers her State of the City address and cuts a couple of ceremonial ribbons. Learn about the farm history of Bay Farm Island. Getting to Giants games from Alameda just got easier, at least at night. And thanks to your generosity, the Post has received an important grant. These stories and more on this episode of the Alameda Postcast. Our top story. On Tuesday, the City Council accepted the Alameda Police Department's annual military equipment report. This report included intent to purchase new AR-15 rifles in order to assign rifles to individual officers rather than vehicles. California state law requires APD to obtain council permission in order to acquire and use military equipment. Examples of that equipment: remote-controlled robots, flashbang devices, tear gas, and an armored personnel carrier. Of the various devices already owned by APD, only the personnel carrier saw use in 2022, 3 times to assist in Oakland and once as a standby for the 4th of July parade. APD plans on acquiring 20 additional AR-15s in 2023. Previously, rifles were assigned to a particular patrol car. The intent of the new acquisitions is to assign rifles personally to officers. A big part of the reason for this is that firearm safety is enhanced when rifles are fitted and sighted in for individual users. This was a primary reason noted by the council in their 4-0 vote. Councilmember Malia Vela did not attend the vote, but had earlier voiced her support. Of the 5 public comments received, 3 were in support and 2 were opposed. In other business, Council accepted the 2022 annual reports on the General Plan, Transportation Choices Plan, Vision Zero Action Plan, and the Climate Action and Resiliency Plan. If you are an Alameda resident, the City Council wants to hear your opinion. Sign up on the Meeting Agendas, Minutes, and Videos page of the City of Alameda website to receive council agendas by email. The city allows members of the public to participate in person or remotely via Zoom. Councilmember contact information is available on the Elected Officials page of the city's website. Full details and links in Karen Jensen's article at alamedapost.com/news. Earlier in the day on Tuesday, some recently acquired Alameda Police Department equipment came into play in the arrest of a suspected car thief this week. As reported in episode 21, back in September, the City Council authorized the purchase of a 35-camera automated license plate reader system. This was after a 3-2 council vote last February to begin the process. That system was recently installed, and shortly after 1 p.m. on Tuesday, officers were notified that a stolen vehicle had entered Alameda. An officer located the car in the South Shore Shopping Center. As APD noted in a Facebook post, quote, "As officers attempted to speak to the occupant, he ran. After a brief foot pursuit, the individual entered the backyards of nearby homes. Witnesses notified officers that the individual was in possession of a firearm," end quote. A shelter-in-place order was issued for the 2400 block of Otis Drive, and the California Highway Patrol and the Alameda County Sheriff's Office provided drone and helicopter support to locate the suspect. Shortly after 3:30 p.m., a 25-year-old Oakland resident surrendered peacefully. With the suspect in custody, Canine Officer Blue conducted a safety sweep of the area and located a firearm. The stolen vehicle was returned to its owner. This was among the first publicized uses of the island's license plate reader system. While this situation did resolve peacefully, there are privacy concerns surrounding the use of automated license plate readers. For a closer look at this story, including links to the history of the system's approval here on Alameda, visit alamedapost.com/news. Last Thursday, Mayor Marilyn Ezzy Ashcraft delivered her State of the City address to the Alameda Chamber and Economic Alliance aboard the USS Hornet. City staff, elected officials, and Alameda business community members were on hand for her speech, which was themed Alameda Moving Forward Together. The mayor began by asking, quote, "What makes Alameda so special, in addition to its natural beauty, panoramic views, inviting beach, tree-lined walkable and bikeable streets, plentiful parks, distinctive downtowns, and friendly vibe?" End quote. Mayor Ashcraft made the point that Alameda is a right-sized city, and at nearly 80,000 residents, the proper size to get things done without big city bureaucracy. She highlighted Dignity Village, set to open next month, as well as this summer's Guaranteed Income pilot program. She also acknowledged the work of Village of Love, Alameda Food Bank, and Christ Episcopal Church in assisting the city. Additionally, she commended the work of Alameda Municipal Power as well as the police and fire departments for their work during the recent storms. The mayor also used her speech to highlight innovative businesses that have located in Alameda, as well as new housing developments opening in the coming year, from Altastar Harbor and the former Del Monte facility to Storehouse Lofts, a live-work-play community at Alameda Point. She also brought attention to Alameda's climate initiatives, including this year's ban on gas-powered leaf blowers. The speech ended with praise for new city manager Jennifer Ott. For details, plus pictures of the event, see alamedapost.com/news. On Wednesday, Mayor Ashcraft officially welcomed one of the island's new businesses, cutting the ceremonial ribbon for the grand opening of Crunch Fitness in South Shore Center. Crunch's facility actually occupies two spaces, one facility for weight training and exercise machines located above Ulta Beauty, and another for exercise classes situated between Jamba Juice and Five Guys Burgers and Fries. For a look at the new facilities, see Adam Gillett's article at alamedapost.com/news. The mayor is keeping those ribbon-cutting scissors sharp for all the right reasons. As reported last week on the Postcast and on alamedapost.com, the Friends of the Alameda Animal Shelter are ready for their close-up. Following a month of much-needed renovations, the shelter officially reopens on Saturday. From 1 to 4 p.m. at 1590 Fortman Way, join Foz for the official grand reopening and adoption day. You can find the event at alamedapost.com/events and get a great preview thanks to Liz Barrett's article at alamedapost.com/news. Asparagus, oysters, hops. What do they have in common? No, not the latest experimental beer from one of our great breweries. The answer is actually Bay Farm Island. And this month, you'll get to explore the lands that put the farm in Bay Farm. Join Dennis Evanosky and Adam Gillett Sunday, April 16th or Saturday, April 22nd for Bygone Bay Farm, asparagus, oysters, and hops. You'll even learn about Jack London's connection to the oyster industry. The tour meets at 10 a.m. at Harrington Park on either day. For tickets, visit alamedapost.com/tours. Today, Friday, April 7th, is opening day at Oracle Park. With baseball season in full swing, the San Francisco Bay Ferry has announced direct service to Giants night games for the 2023 season. Similar to the arrangement for Warriors games, you can head directly to Oracle Park from the Main Street Terminal. This is a reservation-based service. Seating is limited. Currently, tickets are available on the Ferry app or website for games through June 30th. Clipper cards are not accepted for this service. Please note that this direct route will not be available for day games. For details, including how to take advantage of the free baseball short hop ferry for weekend day games, see alamedapost.com/news. Last November and December, we asked for your support, and you did not disappoint. In that 2-month span, members and donors raised $15,000, and that included over 100 brand new contributors. Thanks to your efforts, the Post is now the recipient of a $17,000 grant from Newsmatch, part of the Institute for Nonprofit News. $15,000 was to match the $15,000 we raised, while the additional $2,000 was a bonus for being joined by so many new members. $17,000 is most welcome to a nonprofit like the Post. We are deeply grateful to you, INN, and Newsmatch, but we can't afford to rest on our laurels. That $17,000 is less than a tenth of the projected budget for 2023. If you haven't joined us as a member, there's levels to suit every budget. If you have a business or service to offer, advertising with the Post gives you targeted reach across the island and around the East Bay at some of the best advertising rates available. For details on memberships, see alamedapost.com/memberships. To explore advertising, head over to alamedapost.com/advertising. And for Adam Gillett's thank you to all our supporters, see alamedapost.com/op-ed. alamedapost.com/events, your source for happenings all across the island. Looks like a wet start to the weekend, but things should dry off quickly, and we might even see temperatures in the 70s. Alameda on Camera returns to the Frank Bett Center through May 27th. This juried competition finds 48 photographers with 48 hours to capture Alameda. Altarena Playhouse continues their run of Ruthless the Musical through April 30th. As always, Alameda Farmers Market Saturday and Tuesday, 9 a.m. until 1 p.m. Join Community Action for a Sustainable Alameda for the monthly Coastal Cleanup. Meet at Waterfront Park Saturday at 10 a.m., followed by Blue Drinks at The Rake. Saturday at 2, join the Alameda Free Library for Starting Seeds Indoors and learn about the Free Seed Library. Saturday night, Rhythmix Cultural Works presents Flamenco a las Ocho as the dynamism and allure of flamenco come alive on stage in an evening of dance and music with Melissa Cruz. Doors open at 7. Program begins, as you probably guessed, at 8. Be sure to make alamedapost.com/events your go-to source for island events. Thank you for supporting local news for Alameda. Remember, you can find us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and Mastodon, as well as our own subreddit. Find the Postcast wherever you get your podcast, or simply tell your smart device to play the Alameda Postcast podcast. I'm Scott Peeler. For those who are observing a joyous Passover or Easter, as the case may be. I'll be back next Friday with episode 49 of the Alameda Postcast.